What do you want this time? I'm not in the mood to talk to you. Oh, it's you. What the hell do you want? I don't remember ever asking you to hang around me or anything. And no, I don't want you to walk me home either. Me? Walking with you? You gotta be joking. Why in the world would I even think about hanging out with you? I'm afraid I'm just way above your league. People will laugh at me if they saw us together. Sorry I had to break it to you this way, but you don't have any friends, and I get it, but that's just not how things are, you know? Huh? I mean, I don't have any friends either, but of course not. Did you seriously think that anyone will be in my level? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not going to make friends with a bunch of losers anyway. It's not that complicated. I bet even a nerd like you could understand. You just want someone to sit right next to you. At lunch, right? I almost feel bad for you. Huh? I mean, I was just assuming. You think I would waste effort and time looking at you or something? I just want to know what kind of person you are. It's kind of obvious. Always in the library, studying, reading some stupid comic about some pretty girl or whatever. Daydreaming. Maybe one day, one of those girls in those comics you read will come real, and she'll definitely want to be your girlfriend, right? She'll just take you away. I guess I shouldn't bug you too much about it. They are just fiction after all. Are you afraid to talk to a real girl? Of course. I can tell by your expression. It's okay to be honest. It's not surprising at all. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone. I know sometimes that I can be a little cruel, but I'm not that mean, I promise. I know my own limits. Did you ever think that maybe the first step would be to look at real girls? I'm not perfect and all, but you could at least look at me. I'm really real. I'm not stuck to a page. You know, you can't just have the drawings come to life or anything. That's not how it works, idiot. If that started happening, then maybe you'd have a chance at a real relationship. But there's no guarantee, I guess. You'd still be very far from being successful. There's a long way to go. You need just one girl to like you for that to happen. Is there something wrong? Why are you giving me that weird look? It's kinda weird, actually. Oh, you forgot your lunch today. I can't believe you would make such a stupid mistake. You act like you're trying to take mine or something. Like I'm supposed to take care of you. Feed you. I mean, I do always make more than I need. Just in case someone like you needs some. I just like to be prepared. No, I make the lunch for myself. Don't be ridiculous. I just brought it just in case. Idiot. Just someone like you might need it or something. And obviously it was the right thing to do. If you want to find love, this is a step to take. Speak up for yourself, and you can have my lunch. You think your future wife will just do everything for you? She wouldn't just bring you lunch just 'cause you missed it. But I guess I'm not like her. I'm just saying you won't find another girl like me out there. Someone preparing lunch for 2 people every day. Preparing for the what ifs, you know? I'm just leagues above everyone else. Well, I think everybody left already, but you have my attention for now. I never thought I'd be wasting my attention on someone like you, but I was getting bored anyway. It's good to have someone to entertain me around. It brings variety to my days. Well, I guess it's time for you to make a decision. I'll give you a few options, dork. First, you can go home by yourself and be a complete loser and sit in your room alone all day long. Or second, you can come with me and we can go to the park together. Maybe feed the birds, pet some dogs we might see, go for a walk together, and maybe we could make something out of it. I'm not promising you any of those things. No, not at all. It's just because I like you that I thought, well, you'd look better around me. And if I turned you into something more presentable, it's not too hard for you to understand. Perfect. We're on the same page then. You keep getting the wrong ideas about me, you know. I would never be and do nerd-like things like you. You can quit projecting, you know. It's getting kind of cold outside, actually. We're not gonna stay here all day, are we? If we're going to the park, we probably need to hurry up. I'm sure you have nothing better to do anyway. I'll just have to look after you. I can put my jacket around you if you want. It's probably not your size, but it's at least enough to cover your shoulders. And, I mean, if I leave you by yourself, you might run into some trouble or something. And you need a scary girl like me around you to get everybody away from you. Or, I mean, whatever. Of course, I'm just doing this because I don't have anything else to do. You should be thankful. I'm usually not this nice. And on top of that, I mean, you don't live too far from my place. I guess this isn't too bad of a deal. With, you know, I've already seen you a couple of times walking by. And that's all. Hey, come on. We need to get going. Don't walk so slow, slowpoke. We don't have all day. It's gonna get dark if we take too long. Oh, and it looks like it's about to rain too. I mean, at least I brought an umbrella. Hey, what are you doing? You didn't bring one? Of course you didn't. Just stay close to me, okay? This isn't really meant for 2 people, but I didn't end up checking the weather this morning. You're kinda lucky that I ended up having this in my backpack. It's definitely not your day, huh? I guess you're pretty glad I was around. I just saved your whole walk home. It just kinda shows that you'd be nothing without me. Huh? You look like a couple? Don't say anything weird like that. Can you say something normal? Absolutely not. There's no way no one around us would think that. And it's not my fault you're so careless. I can't just leave you like that. right? I've been through here 1,000 times, but it's the first time that I walked through with someone else by my side. It somehow feels entirely different. Huh? You want to hold my hand? Well, I mean, if we're walking so close, it is kind of awkward, but don't make it weird, okay? It's just so we don't get separated. I never expected my afternoon to turn out like this. I guess it's been pretty exciting for you, but it's just a dream come true. Too bad I'm not one of your 2D pretty girls, the ones you fantasize about. But I guess I'm probably the closest thing you get. Just don't get too close, and don't go thinking we're like best friends or something. I won't be this nice next time we meet, okay? Oh, and I wanted to ask you, why are you always looking at me in class? Whenever I look behind me, my eyes always meet yours, so it feels kind of creepy, to be honest. I always felt like someone was watching me or something. It just had to be you of all people. I guess it could have been worse. If it was some creepy guy, I'd probably have to report him or something. Is there something you don't like about me? If that's the case, you just need to tell me now. If you don't like me, then it doesn't really make sense that you want to walk with me. This is probably your only opportunity. Who knows? But, I mean, if you do like looking at me, I don't understand why. But I don't mind if you do. You can look at me in class whenever you want. But I feel like there has to be something wrong with you. No wonder you have no friends. And no, I'm not your friend. Get that idea out of your head. Of course not. You really are helpless. I feel like no matter what I say to you, it never gets through your head. It's just really frustrating. But I guess it's fine. You just overlook anything I say anyway. I'm starting to think that maybe you're doing it on purpose. If I find out about it, you better pray that I'm very far away from you. I don't want to have to hurt you, you know. Of course, but I'm sure that can't be it. You would never do such a thing, right? Great. I'm glad we came to an understanding. For some reason, I feel like I'm having deja vu. I swear none of this has ever happened, but I can't see myself going through something like this again. Where you hold my hand so tight. I kinda can feel it falling asleep, you know. You're holding a little tight. Oh, I think we've made it to the park. Do you want to sit down together? We could sit under a tree so the rain isn't too bad. And we can take a rest since the walk was pretty far. Are you feeling okay? I don't want to stay too long because I don't really want anybody to see me with you, but you don't look so good. I don't want to leave you yet. You might have a fever or something. I mean, it is pretty cold out here. And it's raining as well. I just can't leave you here by yourself. I wouldn't want to. I really don't like being here next to you, but it's better safe than sorry since you can't take care of yourself properly. I'll just take care of you for now, and it's the best I can do, right? Speaking of which, let me feel your temperature. I'm just gonna touch your forehead. Don't make it weird, okay? Yeah, that's pretty bad. You feel so warm. It's definitely too warm. Well, I guess this means I'm staying with you for some more time. Man, this sucks. No, of course I'm lying. I I wouldn't say it sucks, I promise. I mean, it's not that I like being with you or something, but I do love every single second of it. For a long time, I've been waiting to spend some time with you like this. A moment to get close to you. And, I mean, I just kind of expect things to fall into place. I didn't think it would happen this fast, but you understand, right? It's not that complicated. I guess you can put the pieces together. I've liked you since I first saw you. And I felt like you liked me too, because our eyes would meet in class and it would make my heart skip a beat. I could always look back and see you, and I saw the biggest smile on your face. But I'm scared that you don't like me. Or, I mean, if you reject me, it's fine. You don't have to say it or anything. I'm done playing this game. I don't want to do this anymore. Will you go out with me? Yes? Of course you'd say yes. After all, it's not like you could last a minute without me, right? Yeah. It's only natural. Someone that's a dork like you would want to stick around me. To have me as your pretty girlfriend. You know, just know that no matter what I say, I'll remember this day. I'll keep you in my mind. And keep me in yours. That's all I ask. I'm getting kind of tired and cold being out here. We can walk back to your place if you want. I might need to take a nap when we get there, though. I don't think I have enough energy to walk home. I hope you don't mind. Well, I guess we can walk together. I'm so happy you're my boyfriend.